You've heard of Ultimate Frisbee? Well, we've got Secret Defenders Frisbee on the West Coast Avengers.
Wow. West Coast Avengers. West Coast Avengers. Ah! Ah!
I know. Second week in a row and he's wearing the same shirt. I've got a little hint. The magic of YouTube television. I shot these videos at the same time. Don't tell anybody. Welcome back to the West Coast Avengers. I'm your host, Dave.
It's me.
Part 2 of this insane collection I bought. 10,000 comics or so. If you're just watching for the first time, like, subscribe, drop a comment below. If you saw something that I didn't pull out, tell me. I'll sell it to you.
For $5.
West Coast Wednesday, every Wednesday, my comic claim sale, and Sunday sit down every Sunday, my live show with guests, friends, book clubs. We talk about comics. I bought a collection very recently. It was 53 short boxes. It's 10,000 comics. It's crazy. It's all over the place. I'm pulling out books that I had never seen before. I'm pulling out full runs of stuff that's really sought after. This is part 2, so go back and watch part 1 if you haven't. Just like this, just put your hand over your head and hit the button. So why don't we roll the footage? All right, so I came back to their place, got a second load. I got to go back for a third, but so far we've got 5 on the table, 4 there, and the rest are in here. I think I brought home another 25 boxes with it. So everything is now in here. 50 short boxes. I went through about half of it last night, and now I got to go through the rest. All right, here we go. Just gonna go through everything. Okay, so this box, this is a book that he tried to remove from the collection, and when I asked him about it, he put it back. Obviously, Stan Lee signed, weird Rocket Raccoon Lego edition, but it's a Stan Lee signature. He claims that he took out his Max run, but clearly he didn't, because it's all right here. I already took out the first couple issues. I had condensed a couple boxes, but this is 33, 34, 34, and 35. So multiple copies, and including the, oh, I know what this is. Hello. Wizard did this, if you remember correctly. We've got Max half. I have a feeling this is going to be one of the very limited editions. Oh, it's not in here. Unless, there it is, Max Gold. So there's the gold edition. There's a couple of different color variants on this. And there's a certificate of authenticity. The maximized IDW, which I believe these are very hard to find at this point. So this is like all of the Max books and then all the Max reprints, which is great. Look at this one. The Real Retailer Incentive Artist cover. Jay and Silent Bob #1. Joe Quesada cover. So, tons of Scotty Young. So much Scotty Young. It's unbelievable how much Scotty Young. How did Scotty Young have all the time to draw all these? Here, I sold this book recently and it just came back to me. Ricky loves Ricky. Well, here's to you, Joe DiMaggio, Gretzky, Ozzy, Nolan Ryan. So let's look at this insanity. So there's a Bruce Timm Harley Quinn cover. It's actually a fantastic looking image. So it's Harley Quinn number 23. Look at this. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Next box. Not Xbox. Next box. Gen 13. I've never seen this. This is, I have no clue what run this is. I picked out, before I even started filming, the third book in here was a Wildcats Volume 2 #1, or Volume 3 #1 McFarlane cover, which I actually need for my McFarlane collection. So that's cool. Django and Zorro. I don't know if Tarantino actually wrote the comic, but he definitely created this character. And Jay Lee cover. That's pretty cool. Doctor Strange #2. Scotty. Devil May Cry. Hello. I bet I know somebody that wants that, John. Never seen that. I know that cover, but what is this? It's like maybe it came with an action figure. I don't know why you would buy that many copies of Wildcats, but hey, I don't know. I don't know anything about comics, apparently.
Like, comment, subscribe. He knows nothing about comics.
Iron Man. Oh, God. The Iron Man baby, but it's Deadpool. Oh, there's the Iron Man baby. Matt Ritchie, that one's for you. I know you're not watching, unless you are. So, I think we're about to see every Detective 1000 comic cover. Frank Miller. That's the Wrightson. Steranko. Frank Cho. Bruce Timm. Steve Rude. Jim Lee. I think these still all hold their cover price value, if not more, $10 a piece. That's the other Jim Lee. Tim Sale. It's a good one to have. Early Carnage cover in a newsstand. This, oh, let's see. We think the Spider-Man 2099 is a newsstand? And it is. I've never seen this winter special. I'll pull one of those out. There is a heavy New Mutants run here. I already know that there's no 98 in here, but there's definitely an 87 in here. All right, so we've got a second print, and there's a first print. Scan these New Mutants books just to see if there is Mark Jewelers in here. There you go, kids. Find a Mark Jewelers all the time.
What's a Mark Jeweler?
You'll find out. There's another one. So 3, 4, 5. And you're wondering, you're like, how can you see that, Dave? See that little color right in the middle? That's how we know it's a Mark Jeweler variant. Felix the Cat. Number 10. That's cool. Ooh, nice Flash Gordon. Is this the shark cover? Yeah, there's the shark cover. I have 2 copies of that. So every issue should be in here, and he's got like multiples. I think he bought like 4 of every book. So 2, 3, 4, 2 and 3. I know I saw 4 and 5 and 6, so I'm just looking for those number 1s actually. All right, let's start with this. This is random. I love a box that says random. It's also backwards. Good God, man. Who needs all of these sketch covers? Is this all sketch covers? Spider-Gwen 1, Max. This is actually a really fucking hard to find book, I believe. I feel like I remember hearing about this book and seeing that it's really expensive, but it could have been a different book. And there's none on eBay. That's always a good sign. All right, well, I'm gonna call that one a win. I Hate Fairyland sketch cover, which is also an homage to Walking Dead there. Dotto, Black Widow Hip Hop. Mark Hamill signed Black Pearl number 1. I'd recognize Mark Hamill's autograph anywhere. Oh, damn. It's a second one. I sold one of these a year ago for $100. No, sir. So I know I'll sell them again. So check this out. Batman Secrets, the entire series. Or 2, 3, 4, 5, all signed by Sam Keith and Little Doodled. I don't know if this guy realized that he gave me all this, but Detective Comics sketch cover 1000. There's Danny Jr. variants here, and this is a good box. Are these? I don't even know what this is. High on some of this stuff. He loves Rob Guillory and John Layman. He loves Chew, so here's some Chew signed books. I swear he said that his Chew run was in his collection. I don't know. I'm starting to think that he doesn't know what he sold or what he had. Okay. I've never seen this before. I'm going to pull that out. This is from the same people that do Zombie Tramp. So we'll see what this is worth. Jane Foster Thor. Yeah, there's a number 1. There you go. That's probably going to be the one that's going to have some value, is that hip-hop. Damn, tons of hip-hop variants. Scotty Young and hip-hop. Oh, yeah. I know this one's sought after. Spider-Gwen 2, Midtown. It's a cool Scarlet Witch as well. Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes signed Oni double feature. Oh, that's cool. A Matt Wagner sketch. Oh, he told me he didn't. He told me he sold this. Oh, fuck yeah. Holy shit. What? Oh, hello. Oh! Wow. I don't know if this is first print, but this is a Robert Williams Cocaine Comics #3. That's a metal Brian Pulido. Lady Death. Emerald City Lady Death. Emerald City's ass. I mean, Lady Death's ass. Lady Killer #1 Emerald City. Lady Killer #1 regular. Whoa, there we go. A Linsner signed Black Cat Wolverine Claws 2. Oh, there you go. Scotty Young video game variant, 8-bit video game variant, Contest of Champions 1 signed. It's a cool variant. Zombie Tramp Pulp Fiction homage. Wow, these are some beautiful City of Bane variant covers. Micronauts #1 signed by Michael Golden right there. All right, this is where he gets out of hand. How many of these variants did he buy? These Emerald City Comic Con Walking Dead variants by Eric Larson. 15? 20? Garbage Pail Kids. I definitely saw this box when I was there. Whoa, look at this. Signed by a lot of people. I don't recognize too many. This one looks like Scott Snyder, though. Oh, there's that Notorious B.I.G. There's the last issue of Max in both variants. That's the IDW run. Little mask. Oh, hello. Let's see. Do we get a first print? I have a feeling he bought this brand new. Yeah, we have a first print here. Batman 423. See Todd? Bye, Todd. Sam Keith signed Arkham Asylum. There's more sketch covers. This is crazy. This collection is a lot crazier than I ever thought it would be. More hip-hop variants. Jesus. Like, I wonder if he has every single one in here. Or now I do. It's a Sam Keith signed Max #1. And this one comes with a certificate of authenticity. Children, check that out. Jay Lee, and I'm not sure the other signature. Oh, it's Chris Robertson. Signed masks. Some Sam Keith Mars Attack. And didn't realize. Lies, all lies. Mark Wade. Have a nice day. I wish it was signed by Mick Foley. Oh my god, that's so cool. There we go. Max Glow in the Dark. He said he I don't know if this guy has any clue what he gave me. 97 copies of Max #1. Another Static #1. This one's beat to shit. My friend Maddie, MM Comics. You should subscribe to his YouTube and Instagram, but he has got a lot of Street Fighter 2 stuff. And some crazy variants that are worth a lot of money. Mostly homage covers, but these are really cool. Death of Superman, no collections complete without it. That is dope. And Neil Adams, Action Comics 35. That's not the first Juggernaut. That's the second Juggernaut. Not mad, just he said it was the first, and it's actually the second. And it's Fubar. This will go out for sale. Someone will get it at a very good deal. I have a very nice copy of this in the PC. But it kind of bums me out that he said it was a first. But I'm not going to complain because so much good stuff in here. And there's the first Omega Red. That's an amazing cover. Sinestro looking like the Joker. Darwin Cook. Ooh, I love the fact that he's got every one of those Darwin Cook variants. I'm going to be selling these variants for the rest of my life. Ooh, first Thunderbolts. Fucking great book. Eves. Ooh, there's a 2-in-1 annual. #2, that's a great book. I think I might have sold my raw copy, so I'll keep that one for myself. Got a first White Vision. Yeah, see, I asked him if he had an NYX3, and he's like, I'm not sure I know that book, but he bought 10 copies of the Marvel First Halves, so I guess he either was lying or he truly has no fucking clue what he owns, which is very possible. Some people have no clue what they've owned and what they do own. Bill Sienkiewicz, Sankwitz. Bill Sienkiewicz, Sankwitz. It's got all the Jupiter's Circle, Jupiter's Legacy. I thought he said he was keeping this stuff too, but... Where's 2? It's Sergio Aragonés. Hey! First Dr. Aphra. Boom! Boom! Michael Avon Emming and Brian Bendis sketch Powers #11. Come on, Pretty Deadly Oh, there it is. First Juggernaut. He was not lying. He said it was about a mid-grade, and I'm inclined to agree with him on that. White pages, or nearly white pages. Ed Piskor, All New X-Men, #1 Hip Hop. There's the De La Soul, Extraordinary X-Men. That's a Chris Claremont signed X-Men 270. I've never seen this before. A Vincent Van Gogh. Tony Moore signed. Hello, Charlie Adlard sketch. Origin #1 signed by... Okay, hello. Herb Trimpe and Stan Lee signed Origin. And I'm going to guess that this is a Dynamic Forces. Yes. How many did they make? 89 copies. Damn, this has got to be at least a $300 book. At least. Wow. I think I looked through everything.
Welcome back to the show that never ends. My name is Dave. I'm your best friend. So much to unpack in this collection, literally and figuratively. One of the coolest things was he's a big Sam Keith fan. If you do not know who Sam Keith is, he created the Max. One of the very early Image creations, turned into a animated show on MTV, kind of gripped everybody because Sam Keith is such a beautiful, like his art style is his own. He had a great run on Marvel Comics Presents. He was one of the original artists on Sandman. In this collection, not only was there a full run of the original Max, 1 through 35, but there was a full run of the IDW Maximized Max, which was like the reprints that IDW did with Sam Keith. I think there's some extra stuff in each issue. Those two runs together, probably about $1,000 worth of comics, in that range, because he had each cover for the IDW. So I guess it's 2 full runs, the cover A, cover B. Also in there was what seemed like an entire run of Zombie Tramp, both of the covers. So the risque covers and the regular covers. The risque covers go on an average for $20 an issue. It's almost $1,000 in books right there. Tons of stuff. There's a lot of garbage in there, and by garbage I mean Valiant. Come on. And there's a lot of early Image in there that's not Spawn. And so that's okay. But there was just so much in there that I don't know. And there's so much in there that I do know. I want to go through some of the bigger books that I want to highlight. First, Juggernaut. Now, I totally forgot that he told me that X-Men 12 was in there. You know, I was like, okay, cool, great. He said it was a mid-grade. Sure enough, that's exactly what this is, an X-Men 12 mid-grade. That's going to probably get sold tonight at West Coast Wednesday. So if you're watching this a couple of weeks from now, sorry. This one was a bomb. Whew. Origin, Wolverine Origin, Part 2 of 6. This is a Dynamic Forces signed book. You can see the certificate of authenticity on back, but look at that. Herb Trimpe and Stan Lee. Now, obviously, they didn't have anything to do with this book specifically, but Herb Trimpe co-created Wolverine, and Stan Lee co-created everything about the X-Men. I value this at about $600. There's not a lot of data out there for sales, but it's just based on the rarity of it. It's 89 copies were signed, and this is number 32 of 89, as you can see in the number right there. Here's a big one. I had to ask our friend Maddie about this. This is the second ongoing series of Miles Morales. It's called Miles Morales, The Ultimate Spider-Man. This is the 1 in 25. It's a ratio variant, Brandon Peterson cover. It's signed by Brandon Peterson. And the guy who sold me all this, he would go to Comic-Cons. He said one year he went to all the major Comic-Cons around the country. So he was going to Comic-Cons, buying exclusives, getting signatures, getting sketches. And he got this signed himself. But when he got this signed, I bet this was like a $15, $25 book. This book's like a $800 9.8. It's signed, so I'd have to send it to CBCS, but I'll probably end up selling it raw at one of my West Coast Wednesday sales. So I talked about all that Sam Keith stuff with the Max. This was just a little relic from the past. This is Image Comics Homage Press Max art portfolio. 6 little mini prints of original Sam Keith work. It's limited to 5,000, which isn't that limited, but I still like to I like it when I find stuff like this, because I remember when they were selling these for $20 new or $15 new, whatever it was. One of the books that I saw when I originally started picking through the boxes before I bought them was the Spawn 1 newsstand. Now, you see Todd, you buy Todd. It's a VF copy. Most of the Image books he was buying on the newsstand, so they're all newsstand variants, which is great. I own a copy of this in the PC, but this is one that's going to be up for sale at some time soon. It was funny. He did not have a lot of Batman from pre-95 or so, but I was joking with my friend on the phone about it. I was like, oh, it'd be great if there was a Batman 423 in there, and sure enough, one of the only Copper Age Batman books he had was a 423 Todd McFarlane cover. It's also about a VF plus. This was a blast in the face. Not one, 2 copies of Darth Vader #3 first print, the first appearance of Dr. Aphra, and the first appearance of 000. This is a modern Star Wars big book. Everybody loves Aphra as a comic character. People speculate all day about her showing up in one of the many Disney Plus series coming out. For a new Star Wars character, she kind of hits every note that everybody loves. And so 2 copies of that. But there was so much in there. I would be here for 2 hours if I pulled out all the big books or all the key books and started talking about them. You saw a lot of them on the video. I hope you enjoyed that too. That was a lot of fun to go through it, because it was probably about a 75% blind buy. And like I said, with the slabs, I kind of knew what I was getting, whether it be $2,000 to $4,000 worth of slabs. That's great, because even if I discount them by 30% of whatever the market value is, I'm still going to make back a ton of money that I already spent on them. So I'm into it for about $5,000, which is not bad at all. And I don't think it's going to take me too long to break even and then start breaking a profit. But you guys that are watching this can watch West Coast Wednesday for a lot of these books coming out of the next couple weeks, and they'll be at prices that you can afford. But I do love doing this. I love every aspect of it. I love the hunt for the collection. I love meeting other people, whether they were collectors in the last 10 years or they were collectors in the last 40 years. I love talking comics with them. I love to be the person that alleviates them, gives them the money that they want, or, come to a great negotiation of where we're both happy. But I love telling them this. These comics, whether some of them go into my PC and some are, they're going to get sold to people that love comics. They're going to go to good homes. That's the point of this, is getting these comics from people to other people or myself that love comics. And there were some great books that I put in my PC. Most of it was Todd McFarlane stuff. I'll probably keep some of the Sam Keith stuff as well. There's a ton of autographed books. So if you're looking and you saw something that might have been autographed, then it was, and it's real, because he went to cons himself. He was much like me. He would just get books signed, and a lot he slabbed, but a lot he didn't, because what does it matter if I get a book signed myself? I know it was signed. If I'm selling it to you, then I know it was signed, etc., etc. This has been a wild journey. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed both episodes. Please hit the like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe if you're not. I'll see you on Wednesday, I'll see you on Sunday, or I'll see you in the funny pages. This has been the West Coast Avenger.
Like Babe Ruth, I call my shots.